Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Kareem Registanwala and welcome to today's discussion on how less can lead to more. In a busy world, we often think that going more bring success, but sometimes chooses less stress, less distraction, and favor tasks can actually bring better results. Today we will explore how simplicity can help faces grow and live better. Let's begin. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
Alaikum assalam, Kareem. I'm doing really well. Thank you. I love the direction of today's discussion. Embracing simplicity definitely has a lot of benefits. I'm excited to dive deeper into how doing less can actually help us achieve more. Let's get started, and I'm here to help in any way.
Okay, my first question is what does less is more mean to you?
Absolutely. The phrase less is more generally means that simplicity and minimalism can lead to better quality and greater impacts instead of overwhelming ourselves with too many options or too much complexity. Focusing on fewer, more meaningful things often leads to better results and less stress. It's all about quality over quantity.
Okay, why do people try to do many things at once?
Yeah, that's a great question. People often try to do too many things at once for a few reasons. Sometimes it's because of the pressure to be productive or to keep up with multiple responsibilities. Other times it can come from a fear of missing out or just wanting to maximize efficiency. And sometimes it's just a habit or a tendency to juggle everything at once, even though it can lead to burnout or reduced effectiveness. It's definitely something to be mindful of.
Okay. How can favor tasks improve focus and results?
When we prioritize certain tasks, it helps us concentrate our energy and attention on what truly matters. This means fewer distractions and a clearer focus, which ultimately leads to higher quality work and better results. It also reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed, which can boost our motivation and productivity. By focusing on fewer tasks, we can really excel and achieve more meaningful outcomes.
Okay. Can simplicity reduce stress? How?
Simplicity helps reduce stress by cutting down on overwhelm and mental clutter. When we have fewer things to focus on, it's easier to prioritize and make decisions, which lowers anxiety. Plus, a simpler environment or routine allows us to be more present and focused, which in turn helps us feel calmer and more in control.
Okay. My next question is how does removing distractions help productivity?
Removing distractions really helps by allowing us to direct our full attention to the task at hand, which leads to better focus and efficiency. When we're not constantly interrupted, we can work more deeply and creatively, which ultimately improves the quality of our work. Plus, fewer distractions mean less mental fatigue and more sustained productivity. So we can accomplish more in less time and with a greater satisfaction.
Okay. Why is quality better than qualities? Quality.
Quality often stands out because it brings more value and satisfaction. When we focus on doing things well, we produce better outcomes that are more meaningful and impactful. It also helps build trust and credibility, whether it's in work, relationships, or products. On the other hand, quantity can sometimes lead to diluted results and can cause burnout or lower effectiveness. Ultimately, prioritizing quality ensures that what we create or do stands the test of time.
Okay. How can minimalism improve daily life?
Minimalism can really improve daily life by helping to reduce clutter and distractions, which in turn creates a calmer and more focused environment. It allows us to prioritize what truly matters so we can spend more time and energy on meaningful activities and relationships. It can also lead to better mental clarity and reduced stress as we're not constantly overwhelmed by excess stuff or tasks. Ultimately, minimalism helps us live more intentionally with greater focus and fulfillment.
Okay. Does saying no help you succeed? Why?
Absolutely. Saying no is actually a powerful tool for success because it helps us protect our time and energy by setting boundaries and prioritizing what truly matters. We can focus more effectively on our goals and avoid spreading ourselves too thin. It also helps reduce stress and burnout and allows us to dedicate our resources to the most impactful tasks and relationships. In short, saying no is definitely a key part of achieving success and maintaining balance.
Okay. How can less screen time lead to better thinking?
Reducing screen time can definitely lead to better thinking because it allows our minds to rest and recharge. With fewer distractions and less constant stimulation, we can think more deeply, reflect more clearly, and be more creative. It also helps improve our focus and attention span, making it easier to solve problems and make thoughtful decisions. Ultimately, by stepping away from screens, we give ourselves the space to think more deeply and meaningfully.
Okay. How does simplying goals help you achieve more?
Simplifying goals helps by making them clear and more actionable. When goals are straightforward, it's easier to stay focused and motivated, and it reduces the feeling of being over steps, making progress more consistent and rewarding. Ultimately, simplicity helps us maintain clarity and direction, which boosts our chances of achieving more and staying on track.
Okay. Can favor habits to more powerful than many habits?
Absolutely. Favoring a few powerful habits can definitely be more effective than juggling many habits at once. When we focus on a few key habits, we can build them more deeply and consistently, leading to greater long-term benefits. This approach also reduces overwhelm and allows us to really master those habits, making them more impactful. In the end, quality and consistency often outweigh quantity, leading to better overall results.
Okay. How can less culture improve mental peace?
Having less clutter really helps by creating a more organized and calm environment, which can reduce feelings of overwhelm clearly, and peace. Ultimately, a clutter-free environment supports a more peaceful and focused state of mind.
Okay, ChatGPT, my last question is What is one thing think you can reduce in your life starting today?
That's a thoughtful question. One thing I could definitely reduce is unnecessary digital clutter, like mindless social media scrolling or random notifications. By cutting back on that, I could free up more mental space and time for more meaningful activities and deeper focus. It's definitely a small step, but it can have a big positive impact.
Okay, thank you for joining this discussion on how less can lead to more. Remember, success does not always come from going more. It often comes from going the right things will focus on that on what truly matters, remove what doesn't and enjoy the power of simplicity. See you in the next session. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much for the wonderful discussion. It's always inspiring to explore how simplicity can really enhance our lives. I'm